Fuck it then. Fuck it then. Fuck it then. But if you don't got no computer then. What if you don't got no computer then? The motherfuckers tripping around here. People tripping around here. Shit. Let me make sure I put on my motherfucking baller blockers. No, I ain't balling, so put on my hater blockers. Make sure I don't start hating on people too bad. You can't go nowhere in the Indian community, bro. I swear to God, man, these motherfuckers is extra, man. These motherfuckers is extra where you got to start putting people's names back in this shit. Fuck it, man. I understand why Tariq Nasheed say, don't motherfucking trust the Indians. They will open up the door for foreigners. I understand why Tariq Nasheed say that. Because we got these Indians over here talking about they against reparations. Like, what do you mean you against reparations? Like, how can Tonto that got their ass whooped all up and down the motherfucking Mississippi River? Says you ain't gonna put blacks in it. You motherfucking Tonto niggas, y'all got the shit beat out y'all from motherfucking Canada all the way, goddamn it, down to Mexico. And y'all want to say y'all don't want to give us our reparations? I would like to talk to OTK and Streets about that, but you know how these old fuck ass Indians be doing. Oh, fucking Bohemians and goddamn it, Barbados ass niggas, they'll block you. I swore I was trying to do my best to get up on that motherfucking witches channel. Talk to some of these motherfuckers. Let me see if y'all can fight. Let's see if y'all can fight. Like, I'm wondering, like, what the fuck is a restitution? Like, where in law does it say that the Indians are owed restitution? Like, what the fuck is restitution? So these fake ass Indians, once again, talking about the FBA don't deserve reparations. Like, huh? Like, what you mean? What you mean by that? Like, why is these tether Indians doing this shit? I mean, I could just name it. I can't name no Indian that says we deserve reparations. Like Chief Holiday, Cuddy, Sister Bethy, Sharice, OTK, Cosman's motherfucking Puerto Rican ass. I could get stranger and stranger around here. I don't know about Dan Calloway. I don't know. But why are y'all against reparations? I'm talking about all the Indians. What? Like, if y'all ain't black, why are y'all worried about reparations? That's what I want to know. Why do Indians say they don't want us to get our reparations? But they want restitution. Like, make it make sense around here. Is Tariq Nasheed correct? Talking about there's a whole bunch of people that's in here cosplaying us. And then they don't want us to get no motherfucking shit, but they want to get some shit. Is that what you Indians doing? Because you know when y'all start popping on y'all cameras, y'all look a little different around here, motherfucker. Y'all look a little bit like some strange fruit around this motherfucker hanging from the tree. Them motherfuckers. Man, like shit is weird around here, man. Start calling you niggas some strange fruit on the vines around this motherfucker. Niggas don't look like no orange. Y'all niggas look like oranges. Y'all niggas look like some oranges. Y'all niggas might be some orangutans or some shit. Y'all niggas look like some motherfucking steak, nigga. But you motherfuckers some goddamn it GMO steak, nigga. And y'all the GMO, man. Why y'all GMOs coming around hating on us, bro? All we want to do is be quality food for the world, bro. Y'all niggas come over here like, we're GMOs. I'm gonna start calling some of you niggas some GMO ass niggas, man. Straight GMO, straight artificial. Like, because this comes down to the Freedman's Bureau. Like the audacity of you Indians. You tether bound motherfuckers. That's why y'all's YouTube career is over with. It's funny, bro. Wouldn't give a fuck. And the goddamn TikTokers and took y'all over. They don't even fuck with you. The audacity of saying some stupid shit like the Cherokee Freedman. What the fuck is a Cherokee Freedman, man? No, just blatant lies. Just Tariq Nasheed is right. These motherfuckers will just start lying. Salute T. Limo. How you doing, bro? Thanks for showing up. My belief is that it's tethering, acting like Indian and black is the same thing. This is why I say Indian and black is the same thing. According to America's history, America, the Europeans, and our grandmothers, they saying Indians been here for a long time. A long time. Before the Europeans. They're saying Indians been around here for a long time. But the story they put with these Indians is they say these motherfuckers walked from the Siberian Peninsula, jumped across the Pacific Ocean, just wandered across the Pacific Ocean when it was icy and shit, and then just wandered into Alaska, and then wandered from Alaska all the way to North America, and then wandered from North America all the way to motherfucking Florida and goddamn Texas. And then wandered from motherfucking Texas and Florida to the Caribbean islands and Central America and all that shit. Just like a whole bunch of Hebrew wanderers, bro. But at the same time, in the 14th Amendment, no, there's these black folks in America. These slave babies. And like my spiritual guidance teaches me, Tariq Nasheed, the spiritual guidance, says that there was black folks that was aboriginal to America. Aboriginal to America. Indigenous to certain of these places, and we can't be deported. The only people in America that can't be deported are Indians, sir, because Indians are woven in this culture. Now I understand Tariq Nasheed shit. Fuck all these Indians. Fuck all these multi-ass Indians on YouTube and TikTok. Fuck every last one of them. Let me start naming them for you. Show you how gorilla I get. Chief Holiday, Sharice. Let me just go to channels. Fuck Chief Holiday, Sister Bethy, my nigga. Cuddy. Goddamn it, Top Cats, my nigga. Let me just go to people with channels, my nigga. Goddamn it, Sharice, OTK. Goddamn it, what the fuck is his name? Every last one of them motherfuckers. Fuck them, nigga. They fake, nigga. They giving us fake history. But can't nobody get out of our grandma said we Indians. And in this land, FBA are aboriginal to America. Now we understand in the 14th Amendment, they kicked us out of the Constitution, in my understanding, and put the fake Indians or the fake people that's aboriginal to America in the Constitution and connected them to the Freedmen's Bureau. See, that Freedmen's Bureau belonged to us. But they kicked us out of our shit and put them in it. Until today, they eating off our motherfucking Freedmen's Bureau. So see, that's what I'm trying to say. They all the same. They're all social constructs that was put on people that are aboriginal and indigenous to America. And like Tariq Nasheed said, the 200 to 300,000 slaves. Okay, so if there's 20 countries in America when the slaves came over here, and there's only 300,000, that's 20,000 a country, bro. If there was 300,000 slaves in America, I mean, in the world that came to America, that came to all the Americas and adjoining islands, there are 30 some countries over here. Divide 30 into 300,000. That means every country had a small population of Africans, a very small. I understand that. It's going to tell you that all black people come from Africa too. But you can't find tribe black over in Africa. It's going to tell you that all Negroes come from the tribe of Igbo. But the tribe of Igbo is called the tribe of Igbo. It's not called the tribe of Negroes. The only place you're going to find the tribe, I don't care if you put it to Africa, America, Asia, we all come from tribes. The only place you're going to find tribe Negro is in America. Tribe black, tribe FBA, baby. It's a lineage. You can't find that lineage over in Africa. I don't know how Tariq Nasheed did it. Oh, I got to clap for them. I don't know how he did it. But he plainly said, look, there's been an ethnogenesis over here. Everybody in the world is from Africa, according to DNA. I got to clap for that shit. Hold on. I got everybody from Africa, white folks, Asian, everybody walked up out of Africa when they was monkey bones. Good shit, Tariq Nasheed. So I'm just saying, we're the same thing, but we're not natives. See, them people ain't called Indians. Like my name, root words, bro. There is not a tribe called Indians. See, the tribe is called Cherokee and Choctaw and Waktal and Boktal and Toktal and Hooktal and Bootal and Cherokee and Mississippi and Chichi and Lipi and goddammit, Chattahoochee and Chattahoochee and Chattahoochee and fucking Mayan and Maya and Maya Mamumu and fucking the Waya and the Yaiwa and the Waya Wawa and the Yamasee, the Hamasee, the Kamasee, the Seminoles, the Biminoles, the Reminoles, the fucking Creoles, the Geos, the Eos. See, they all got different names. The Algonquins, the Powhatan, the Powhatans, the Wowhatans. They all got little weird, the black foot, the green foot, the purple foot, the triple feet, the copper colored feet. Like they all got different names. None of them motherfuckers come from a name of an Indian. There's only one group of people that come from the Indians in America, and that's the city of Indians. The most people in the city of Indians since day one, which is Indianapolis, is them niggas, is FBA. You can't put the Choctaw and the Rocktaw Indian in America. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. You can't put the Lenape and the fucking, you can't put the Blackfoot, the Brownfoot, you can't put the Redskin, you can't put none of them words to the word Indian. The only place in the world you can put the word Indian is cities where the majority niggas stay at. Indianapolis. That's the only place you're going to find the word Indian located outside of some fucking imaginary map lines. Hey, I'm not mad at you though, my brother. Limo, you see, I was heavy against all of us coming from Africa. But hey, there's some tribal people that came from Africa, hooked up with tribe Negro, tribe tribe FBA in America, and that was an ethnogenesis. Hey man, I'm cool with that, man. I'm cool with that. But I think all the Negro tribes in Africa left. They said, look, we gonna hook up with the tribe niggas in America. Fuck that. We want to be tribe nigga. Yeah, they swam over to this motherfucker. They said, fuck that. I think tribe Negro over in Africa. I think them motherfuckers swam over here. They said, man, I'm getting the fuck out of Africa. Nigga. I mean, fucked up. But back to my story. That's all I'm trying to say is I understand y'all saying we ain't Indians. Because I ain't like none of these Indians around here. We don't get along, never will get along, and I'm proud of it. Always been like that and always gonna be like that. This shit is like some fucking cats and dog shit, nigga. Me and Indians don't get along from day one, and it's years later and we still don't get along. And I'm proud of it, my nigga. I ain't never fucking bow down to some fake ass information pushing us to some native history. And that's what they are. They're too native. And black people sometimes are too African American. And sometimes you hear like a lot of my homies, that's all they talk about is, oh, African American, we're African American. Like, bro, you turning into motherfucking goddamn Igbo around here. You turning into a Nigerian, nigga. I got a cousin named Chad Bennett, nigga, but you turning like you from Chad, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, man? I'm from a slave. Oh, Lord have mercy. Bro, you turn into an African American. Just get away from the African American. Yeah, shit. Oh, no. And then when you get to the Indians, bro, they turn into fucking TP Tonto instantly. Well, we was living in the middle of Alabama. We was living in the northern parts of Alaska, in the most wilderness part of fucking Canada. Like, bro, in 2026, you cannot live in the wilderness of Alabama. In 2026, you better not take your ass up there to fucking Canada talking about you gonna live in the wilderness. Shit, nigga. Like, God, you better not take your ass up there to Canada talking about, well, I'm gonna leave Toronto and Ottawa and I'm gonna just go live out there with the white and the black bears. Just gonna go out here and live with the wolves in Canada. Fuck out of here, man. I gotta agree with you. That was some good shit, Limo. See, that's why my brother Aboriginal Power, that young punk, I gotta, cause I'm 50 years old, I gotta call him the young punk, young OG though, for real. He veers for the Indians. He veers for it, which I don't. But he taught me that all them things belong in the same bucket: Indian, Aboriginal, Indigenous, African American, slave, Indian, colored, black. We all them social constructs, bro. No, I agree with you though, man. I can't knock it, bro. That's a social construct that was put on us. Yes, it was. But you're right. It connects us to greatness, bro. You right. I don't know if I would just, I don't know. And that's what I don't like about the Indians, bro. You right, nigga. I've never got along with these Indians, bro. Never. But I'm still Indian because I come from cities like the city of Indians around here. Like in the city of Indians, I bet you was a whole bunch of niggas up there called Indianapolis. Yeah, a whole bunch of niggas that was making shit in Indianapolis. The city of niggas. I'm at the city of Indians. And so, you know what I'm saying? Then Power got a little weird. He got some weird books. God, I hate these books these niggas be. But he got some books showing that the Negro is the Indian. So I respect what you're saying. I wouldn't be over here with the Indians, bro. I don't fuck with them, my nigga. And they don't fuck with me, my nigga. But yeah, we Indian, bro. That was a social construct put on us. I'm FBA all day. And if Tariq Nasheed say we ain't Indian, I'm like, fuck these Indians, my nigga. Yeah, for real. Because that's all you hear the spoon coming from, though, bro. I understand why you say that shit. That's all you hear from every Indian. You don't even hear it from the Aboriginals. Like, that's all you hear, bro, is I'm black. I'm FBA. Like, why does it matter? If you're Indian, okay, represent your set, nigga. You don't be hearing the Crips talking about, I ain't the blood, nigga. I ain't the, nigga, I'm cud, nigga. I'm cud, nigga. Nigga, nobody asked you to be black. And I feel you, nigga. Fuck them Indians, my nigga. Fuck them, nigga. I gotta respect it, my nigga. Yeah, I gotta respect what you're saying. Nah, I feel you, bro. I feel you, but like Tariq Nasheed said, see, that's why I never went against black unless I was a Moor. And I was so stupid doing that shit. That's where all of our culture is at. That's why I got at the end of my title. Where is your Moorish culture at? Where is your Indian culture at, my nigga? Because the African Americans and the slave babies, the blacks, their culture is on a godly level. You could just take our culture in the 1800s and nobody could even see us. You could take from 1830 to 1840, from 1840 to 1850, or 1850 to 1860, or 1860 to 1870, or 1870 to 1880. You could take any decade in America dealing with the blacks and put it up against any nationality in the world. You can, bro, motherfucking the world don't want to see the century of the 1800 niggas. Like, that's an unfair fight. The culture of the 1800 niggas is unfair to everybody else's culture ever, except for maybe some hillbillies. I give some hillbillies in America some credit, like, hey, motherfuckers was jumping out of planes and shit. Niggas was a little wild. But when it comes to our 1800s history, it's so much on a prestigious level. That shit is on prestige. No, it's not even on we got good culture. No, our 1800 culture is on the word, like, the only word you could put with it is the principle, my nigga. Our culture is so great, you got to say it's the principle of the world. Man, I don't like when they be talking about black like that, bro. Talk about that shit in law. Saying law is you allowed to get shot in the head. They could tax you. You can't sue. Ooh, I understand that. Like, yo, saying we're just not black and fuck all that shit in African American. I gotta side with my nigga Aboriginal power. Like, look, bro, we all them things, but yeah, nigga, I don't fuck with none of these niggas for real if they don't got an Aboriginal banner. I don't fuck with them, nigga. Let them know, dog walk their ass, nigga. Start talking about their moms and dads and children. We just don't like each other, bro. Seriously, bro. It gets that bad around here, my nigga. And guess who they always turn it around on? The black guy. Hey, you don't even know. We had a nice little fight over here. If the information war was going on, it was the Aboriginals versus the Indians. Nigga, we beat up on every Indian around here, nigga. Aboriginal power had to calm down, like stop rude words. Like, stop 111 you. Stop big dog feel him, motherfucker. Anuel. Nigga was chasing these niggas around and throwing their heads inside the garbage can, my nigga. Motherfuckers don't want that work. That's all I'm saying, though. Yeah, man. I don't really liking that shit, bro. And they don't got no culture. Them or the Moors. The Moors the ones who started this shit. Like, how the fuck y'all saying y'all Masons, nigga? Y'all don't even got a Mason building around this motherfucker. That shit be corny, bro. Like, come on, man. Yeah, and all these Indians know this information, bro. I had a debate over this shit. Because I'm real wordy around here, bro. I was like, look, man. That's still, I can't lie. Back in the day, I was going against black too, but just in law. I can't lie. I was a Moor. I was going against black, but I just put it to the law shit. Like, look, in law, the police allowed to shoot you. In law, shit, they could take all your fucking money. In law, they could put the drugs in your community and all that shit. Now, I did go against black with that. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't talking about us. You just can't talk about black people. Like, hold on, man, y'all doing too much. Hey, I remember my teacher Tariq Nasheed, Tariq, start calling us niggers and shit. I said, dang. I don't know. You starting to look like you from motherfucking Nigeria, Taj Tariq. Like, yeah, you. Since I'm a nigger, motherfucker, you look like you were Nigerian, motherfucker. Since I'm a nigger, you a Nigerian, motherfucker. I also don't see why people okay with them or their family being prisoners or people who went to jail. But slavery not impossible. People done this shit to stay in prison, no different. But that's where I like about the Aboriginal paradigm, and I love to see what the spiritual guys of Tariq Nasheed. He's waking people up to a different paradigm. Now, he really don't go in on history, but he's waking people up, and it all starts with manifesting it in the brain. It all starts with just, I'm here to make you think. If you can make a person think, you won. Like if you can sit here be doing jokes and talking shit and then say only 200 to 300,000 people from Africa and the rest of them might probably be Aboriginal to America, that makes you think. And then when a lot of other sources start showing you that history is a lie, you know what I'm saying? So I just got to say, yeah, I don't think we all come from Africa. I don't think more than 100,000, 200,000 of us come from Africa. And then they lie about this Indian history, talking about the European came over here and they made all the cities in America. But when I look at history, Montezuma was over here sitting behind Rome. Like I have pictures over here. Like I didn't even know where Montezuma came from, bro. I didn't even know the Indian history. They taught me this shit. They said the Europeans painted America from stories they heard from their friends. And when they got done painting that picture in America from the stories they heard of their friends, there was a Negro phenotype with feathers on and marvelous gold and diamonds and beautiful linen. But behind them, that immaculate Negroid feature, I hate talking like that, that Negroid feature person, they had buildings over here that was better than yours. So when I look in the 14 and 1500s, and I think that the history they gave us that, let me make sure I say this right. The history they gave us is that we all come from Africa. All Europeans, all white people come from Europe, and they came over here and beat up on the Indians that was living in the woods, really living in the woods, and they made all the cities in America. But when you want to start doing some Brother Sanchez flat earth motherfucking power on this shit, when you want to start attacking their theories and the way they give us their information, you got to start saying that, let me make sure I say this right. Let me make sure I say this right. You got to start. Damn, I just threw my mind off. When you got to start looking at their history, you got to start really looking into it. So if these Europeans were so great in Europe when they came over here in the 15, 16, and 1700s, they was over here for hundreds of years, they said. And then they had a great Thanksgiving. See, the great Thanksgiving put a damper on their stories. Like, how could y'all be so good and you motherfuckers couldn't even farm? Y'all's about to die over here. All y'all's about to die because y'all didn't know how to farm lands. Like, how could y'all be that great? That's impossible for all blacks to come here with no proof. Man, this motherfucker need to hurry up. Jesus. There's no proof that all of us come from Africa. The only thing that's in Africa, that the stuff they hid from America, brother. Like I said, they're saying that they made all these cities in America and all this shit. But what about Thanksgiving? Why didn't they know how to farm the lands? Why did they have to have a black person, a person in slavery, make the greatest book in the world called the Almanac? That don't make you a little suspicious like Benjamin Banneker? He made the Almanac. That's saying that he studied all the lands of east of the Mississippi and gave us an almanac for these things. Said, look, this is going to be the weather in Texas. This is going to be the weather in Florida. This is going to be the weather in Ohio. This is going to be the weather in Canada. You can't grow this shit over here at this time. You can't grow this shit over here at this time. You can't grow this shit over here at this time. But before you even get on the level of making an almanac, you're going to have to be a master mason at astrology. You're going to have to be a master of a master to align the stars with farming. So see, when I start looking at just little certain people, like, hold on, man, you telling me this slave ass nigga from Africa taught the Europeans how to farm over here. And after they taught them how to farm and saved all their lives because they couldn't motherfucking farm, he made an almanac, the best book ever for feeding. Like, he made the first almanac. Like, that ain't even the best thing he did. The capital of America, a black man made it. Like, that don't make you think, bro. Like, hold on, man. Like, hold the fuck on, man. Like, seriously? And then all the great castles that's over here, like the slave castle, that'll make you think a little bit like, okay, I respect that there was a slave dungeon over there. There was a castle in Africa where the cannons pointed outward. So that means the Europeans didn't come over there and build that. Or they would have made the cannons inward. They'd have made sure that the people inland wouldn't get to the waters so they could defend themselves. So when you're looking at the castle slave, fuck it, nope, we got to endure castle African American, because that's where African Americans and slaves was at. We got to accept that. We got to accept that African goddamn castle. Since it's hard, let's accept it, my nigga. What about the thousands of castles in America that the Europeans hide in history and blatantly say that they didn't have no castles in America? And all their cannons is pointed out. They're not pointed inland. Explain that, my brother, Limo. Scot-free, salute. That's all I'm trying to say. There's a lot of history where, man, I feel Tariq Nasheed and Aboriginal power, man. We Aboriginal to America, bro. We Aboriginal to America around this motherfucker. Yeah, just like they give credit to Scotland, bro. Like, bro, if there was a Scotland, there should be people over there called the Scots. There's nobody over there that's called the Scots that's great. The only Scotsmen I know have dread head. Nope, you can't call him a fake ass black European. Fake ass shit. You can't say he came from France. He was a slave. He come from where castles came from. I don't know what castles he came from. He could come from the African castles, the slave castles, or he could come from the American castles. I don't know. He can come from the Moorish castles. I just know that was a dreadhead Scotman. That man's name was Dred Scott. And then people don't understand how sophisticated he was. Even though he lost, nigga, he went to war with the fucking government, my nigga, lawfully. He said, look, nigga, I know how to fill out my paperwork. Nigga, he must have knew Noble Drew Ali's number, bro. He knew Noble Drew Ali of the 1800s. Like, look, bro, I got to go up on the feds. Like, look, man, you got to do this paperwork, nigga. You gonna have to motherfucking change your name. You gonna have to motherfucking sign your birth certificate. Nigga, trust me, I'm gonna show you how to fight feds, nigga. Yeah, y'all forget about that shit, nigga. That nigga was in court doing pro se back in the day. Straight out of slavery around this motherfucker. 16 days out of slavery, this nigga was fighting pro se. out of slavery, nigga. 6 days out of slavery, nigga. You over here fighting the federal government on a pro se case, nigga. This is 6 days after slavery, my nigga. 8 weeks after slavery, my nigga. Your ass going up against the federal government on a pro se case, my nigga. 99% of Americans, fuck blacks and FBA, 99% of Americans wouldn't even understand how to do a pro se case. The fuck you talking about? A person fresh out of slavery? I'm gonna go ahead and fight my little case. The fuck out of here. I mean, I just don't think slavery is all like that, bro. I swear. Yeah, shit, I don't know, but at least I'm trying to connect slavery to castles. Like, hold on, man. Why do Europeans feel like that slave castle was a slave castle? That castle didn't belong to you Europeans. That castle belonged to the African slaves and the African Americans. Let me make sure I say that right. That castle belonged to the African Americans or the African slave blacks. Everybody keeps saying it was the only motherfuckers that was running up in and out of that motherfucker. So I'm gonna accept that motherfucker. I'm gonna accept that castle. Then I'm gonna connect that motherfucking castle to the Moors of Spain. Then I'm gonna connect them castles to every damn castle in America. Then I want the Europeans to explain history. Like, bro, why did y'all not mention all these castles around this motherfucker? Why is the African word niggas different than the Spanish word nigga? Why when you go to Spain, they call them niggas black and little monkeys and little creatures, 3/5 humans with nappy hair, and oh, we're gonna fuck their mothers and fathers and sell them. But when you go to Africa and they say the word niggas, they talking about kings and shit. I might gotta fuck with the Africans a little bit. Like, we niggas, huh? So we kings, huh? So niggas was connected to castles, huh? I don't know. I just be I don't gotta take away from Africa, man. I'm just gonna wash Africa off a little bit. I'm just gonna throw some nice water and some fucking soap on it. Like, look, let's just wash this story up a little bit, man. Let's just clean it up a little bit, man. That's all. Let's just let people know that we had castles around here, and there's 2 different definitions. I'm gonna make that a conversation in a couple of days. Negro, nigga, niggers versus niggas. But yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. I gotta agree with you though. The history in America that's great is under African American, black, and slave. I'm sorry, I don't like it. I'm sorry, shit. If the history was under goofballs, I'm gonna have to accept goofballs. Like, look, we was the goofballs around here inventing shit. I'm sorry, shit. All right. Man. Yeah, I don't know why they be so mad at the word black and African American. And you right though, the Indians, they come from East India and the Caribbean islands. That's what spooked me. Like, hold on, man, how do you motherfuckers look like you a West Indian? You really look like you a West Indian around this motherfucker, my nigga. You look like you Arawakian and Tiano around this bitch, my nigga. Shit. Y'all niggas look like y'all some Seminoles, my nigga. Y'all look like y'all straight off the motherfucking maroon sugarcane factory and get ran into Florida, my nigga. I can't lie, y'all might be some motherfucking Seminoles around here. 90% of y'all's history is like that, you fucking banana boat ass motherfuckers. Always talking about y'all ain't black. If you ain't black, you a banana boat ass nigga. That's what you is. You came over here just like the fucking the maroons, nigga. Motherfuckers always talking shit, man. That shit be corny, bro. App Smith, man. Mr. Smith, man, do you know how powerful this community was, bro? No, just a year ago. Right before Tariq Nasheed just Nicki Minaj just take off. He just took off and went to Mars. Just 3, 2, 1. I'm on top of it. I don't know how Tariq Nasheed did that. Bro, do you know how powerful the vibration, the spirit of Indian, indigenous, aboriginal was? Man, that was a force. Dumb motherfuckers forgot to ask the black people to come around, man. goofy can you get? God dang. There's a powerful force around here, bro. I don't know, bro. You sounding suspicious with that African American. We don't gotta claim African American. Uh-uh. I don't know. I'm throwing that in the box. I'm throwing that in the box. What we all was the social construct of in that box. But when we start taking shit about that box and saying, look, man, I don't want to be that no more. I think we're gonna take African American out of there before we take black out. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with African American. That's what we was, man. But man, I don't know. I think all of us gonna come together and know if the FBA gonna be like, man, if you don't throw that African American up out of here, because what the fuck is his name? The white dude, the South African dude, Elon Musk is a fucking African American. Man, so I don't know. I'm gonna get after Elon Musk. Like Elon Musk, go ahead, African American. You go, boy. I just don't think African America could do us anything positive. I think it's on like the -50 scale. Like when you put the rating next to a word and shit, that motherfucker like -50 around this motherfucker. Like, oh, it got a bad reading around this bitch. Yeah. African American is equivalent not to the word Indian. It's equivalent to saying we're Cherokee. It's equivalent to saying that we're Seminoles. It's equivalent to saying that we're Ananawai, Wadanawai, Bananawai, Kananawai, because that history goes back to Siberia. That history takes you off everything great, from a ranch to a motherfucking farm to a city municipality. I ain't saying don't be Indian, because that was something that was in the box with us. But we ain't never been Cherokee and Powhatan and Potwal and Blackfoot. And that's the equivalent of African American. That shit is copyrighted by some foreigners. That's all I'm saying. Black and Indian has to be the same, because in the 14th Amendment, there was only two social constructs that they was talking about: the Indians and blacks. They wasn't talking about no African Americans. They was not talking about no African Americans. But I think Tariq Nasheed is right. All them social constructs are fake. I mean, all them social constructs open up the door and let people in. Every last one of them, except for FBA. And that FBA, a lot of them people was aboriginal to America, bro. You can't get out of that. All them names except for FBA, bro. It's the lineage, bro. Yeah, I don't want the African title, bro. Yeah, I don't want the Cherokee title. I don't care about the Indian title. I'll take that, but I understand that they trying to throw the word Indian off and put you to some weird ass 503 corporation. If I'm an Indian, that means my people from the city of Indians, my nigga. They from Indianapolis around here. Man, we have tons of evidence, bro. My picture, man. Can you please look at my picture, sir? Sir, look at my picture, brother. I don't know if I could make it bigger. Can I make it bigger? I don't know if I'm smart enough to do that shit. Let me make it bigger. Remove, edit. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Bye. Okay, I think that's the biggest I can make it. Bye. 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 You see that picture? You see that picture? That's the picture the Europeans depicted and was painting in Europe. Like when all the Europeans or whoever went to Europe, and they said, well, tell me what America looks like and who's the people over there. They painted niggas with feathers on them. When you get to Europeans before slavery, there's pictures of niggas with feathers on called the Rotunda Moors. And the smoking tobacco is connected to Virginia, where you got some slave ass niggas picking cotton with feathers on. So I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just trying to say there's history that's backing up our statements, bro. There's tons of history. Ad Power is a butcher at that. I call him the book butcher. Bro, that man has some books that make me say, damn, hold on, let me just clap. Man, Ad Power got some books. I'll be like, damn, where'd that come from? There's a lot of these Indians that got that shit, though. But the 99% of them say that they ain't black. Yeah, man, we got tons of information. My picture is showing a black Indian. You can't get out of that. Because the only thing that you got that has us to Africa is some paintings. So if we could use some African paintings, we could use some American paintings. If the only evidence they got that all of us come from Africa is some paintings of a slave boat, some paintings of some niggas walking around in chains, hey man, there's some different paintings going on around here from back in the day that niggas was around here balling. So you can't get out of that shit, man. That's the only evidence you got, Limo, of all of us are slaves. It's some paintings and some narrations. So it's cool when you do it, but when we do it, how do Finesse 2 times say that shit? Oh, it's cool when you do it, but when we do it, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, bro. If y'all can say that y'all are allowed to use some paintings and some drawings and some narrations that's handed to you by the Europeans, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to find some Europeans that's going to find us some paintings and some murals and some goddamn drawings and some narrations that say we over here, my nigga. It was good for the goose is good for the gander, bro. You can't hate on that, man. You cannot hate on that, man. Like, oh, that's a painting. Nigga, so is shit the transatlantic slave trade. Just a whole bunch of paintings, bro. Y'all gonna use some white men? Aboriginal power and the Indians showed me how to use some white men too. Like, there's gonna be a white on white fucking archaeology war going on between us. You gonna bring your white archaeologists that said we was all Africans, nigga. We gonna bring our archaeologists that say niggas was over here. It's an archaeology fight. That's the best I could say, bro. Shit. It is tons of history. It should be so easy to show. And when smoke ready to show evidence, nobody pulled anything up. That sounds good. I'm evidence God around here, bro. I don't even claim that we Indians. Like, I love the FBA. I'm talking about this is Rome, Atlantis, and Egypt, and I can fight that, bro. Like, bro, it's a fucking dog around here with that. I'm just glad FBA waking up and there's some type of shit around here that's letting black folks wake the fuck up. Shit. But yeah, I'm just trying to say, man, Tariq Nasheed talking about there ain't a lot of us from Africa. There is tons of history. I just asked you the castles that you were scared to rebut or say anything else about. I said, why did in history, the history you believe with the Europeans, you believe slavery is real, but you believe that there's slave castle in Africa. I took us directly to Africa. Slave castle. Slave fort. Why didn't they mention that we had a whole bunch of forts and castles in America, bro. I'm asking you a simple question. Why did they leave that out of history? Why did they say they built all the cities and everything over here? Or the slaves did it? That's all I'm trying to say. But when we built the cities, why did they forget to say that there's castles in all these cities and forts in all these cities? Why did they forget that? I'm on my phone. I can't pull shit up. Man, my whole channel filled full of that shit, man. I can pull up everything I say. But see, my job is to make sure that people like you, but that believe in slavery and that the Europeans built up America, they went around the world and kicked ass, that you can't rebut that them stories might be a lie. I'm asking you a simple question. Why did they forget to tell us about all the forts and cathedrals in the islands and in the Americas? Why? A simple question. And here goes something that's on top of that question. If you know anything about the World's Fairs, the World's Fairs was salutes to niggas. Was salutes to niggas' accomplishments. Niggas. People that are aboriginal to America. Because there's not no World Fairs in Africa. There's World Fairs in Europe, South America, North America, Asia. So why would they hide that history from us, that they built the greatest theme in the world? Like when you look at these goddamn it World Fairs, it's unbelievable. Like, hold on, man, are y'all lying? Like, you have to really, like, hold on, man, this is a lie. There ain't nothing like this in America. Explain that for me, bro. Like, why did they hide about the greatness of this place? I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you simple questions about castles and forts. I'm just asking simple questions. I answered every last one of your questions. I went through there and answered every last one. I'm asking you simple questions. Can't answer it, bro. You can't answer it. Because you're stuck. You're sort of acting like the American Indians that act too native. Like, I don't like black, I like native. Like you're acting too African, bro. No, man. Acting too African American. Salute, Saint. I didn't say build shit. I said build particular shit. See, I got a nice fight in me, bro. I got a nice fight in me. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm one of the coldest, bro, because that's all. I come from the Moorish background, bro. We're going to have to bring some type of evidence to back. Man, everything I go, I got some evidence. Here go my blueprint, how I get my evidence. All you got to do is Wikipedia anything I say. Then go to the bottom of Wikipedia. It has the sources and notes and also see. When you tap on that shit, it's going to take you to the library. I don't know where the library is at, but it's going to take you to a library somewhere around the world. And it's going to pop open the book and say, read this. Everything I talk about is Wikipedia easy. Go to the bottom of it, and there's like 1,000 sources for it. It ain't that hard. Everything. I ain't gonna talk about it if I can't Google it, or I'm gonna say, well, this is my assumption or my opinion. I'm just really talking to breeze with you, bro. You got me off my conversation. I'm just talking to breeze with you. I'm glad you showed up though, for real, bro. You making it a little more entertaining. I'm glad you're getting that money though. How about that though? First off to you, I'm glad you're getting that money. Get that money, bro. Get that money. Saint salute. I hope you're doing all right. But I'll just be still getting pissed off just making the show go on. I went over there to my nigga Truth 111 Truth channel. I'm a Truth Zone channel. As soon as I went over there, Zayn was having a good conversation. And when I got back in from the store, man, Jeremiah was up there cussing everybody out, man. I got so mad, man. I'm about to go over to my nigga Truth channel, man. And then they just Jeremiah. I can handle Jeremiah every blue moon. But when Jeremiah and Simon up there, that's like now, like when I go to Smoke Signal channel, I just see like when when Blessings show up, I gotta go. Like when Super get on this tangent, I gotta go. Like when Hebrew get on his fucking powderhead shit, I gotta go. I can't be around that shit all day, man. I just can't do it, man. My life, man, my head gets too chaotic, bro. I can't be around that shit. Like, I'll leave, nigga. Like, fucking nigga. I have like 10, 20 minutes and then I'm out of there. I'm mad as hell, motherfuckers. Fuck that nigga show. I can't stay fucked it up. But goddamn, just that shit make me mad as fuck, man. You want to go over there and say what's up, man? Say stupid ass don't want to motherfucking show the plants and shit. Goofy ass boy. It ain't shit though, man. Yeah, man. I'm guilty of that, Limo. Man, I get disrespectful and I get real aggressive too. But that's just cause of the community I'm in. I know when I ain't around certain motherfuckers shit, I can admit I'm wrong. I can admit when the next person makes a good point. But you're just inside our Indian Aboriginal community, that shit is beyond ghetto, bro. That shit is ruthless, man. That shit like a fucking high security fucking penitentiary on high alert cause everybody about to go to war with each other, man. That shit is ruthless, man. When I'm away from most of them motherfuckers, though, shit, I try to be scholarship. I try my best. Yeah, I got mad earlier at my homie. We could have had a good conversation. I could have stayed on here and kept embarrassing him and trapping him in corners, though. But I can't be on that shit, man. We got to stay on one subject. I don't know, but I ain't about to talk about nobody. Them still my niggas, though. They still human. I think they still got Tariq Nasheed to where he's at. I mean, to keep it real with you. Like, I'm really on words. My name Root Words, and I'll be on some breathing techniques. You know what I'm saying? Like breathe your words out a little bit better and understand the word. So when I understand these people's spells they're putting on everybody. Like, cause everybody that got a YouTube channel or minister or out here speaking, they're dictators, which means they're speakers, which means they're putting spells on people. I ain't saying bad spells. They just trying to see who has something in common. So when I seen Tariq's movement out of darkness, out of blackness, he been saying that. But he been smooth with it, like, hold on, man, maybe the timing ain't right. Hold on, man, every time I try a little something, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I ain't gonna fix nothing if it ain't broke. So we stayed over there on that side a little bit, like, all right, there was niggas here. You always talk about little sneak it in that there was black people in America and this and that. And then the Aboriginals came around and the Indians came around. And he was still over there with she was still over there with slave babies and idols and B1 and B7 and B14. That shit. B32, that shit sound like some DNA. Like, I'm B1. Hey, I'm not mad at it though. That shit was hype, nigga. Them motherfuckers was coming together on they black shit, nigga. Like we bliggity black. But you can see he was getting tired of that shit. Like, look, man, all you foreign motherfucking objectives around here. But I seen that the Aboriginals and the Indians start pushing their movement. And Tariq Nasheed wasn't even on the shit. I don't even know if he calculated this move right here. But Dan Calloway's dumbass gave Tariq Nasheed the YouTube energy when he started attacking Tariq Nasheed, and Tariq Nasheed smashed him, bro. Then motherfuckers started looking at Tariq Nasheed like he a motherfucking scholar. I said, oh shit, they changed FBA all the way up. And it seemed like Indians can't handle that shit though, but I still got to give the movement credit. Because the movement was around softening up the brains of black people on media with the word indigenous and aboriginal, except for African American and slave. Because that's all I heard my whole life for like 30, 40 years. African American, slave, black. So when we got out of that spell and we start hearing the word aboriginal, indigenous, our grandma said we Indians, 3/5 Indians, 2/5 Indians. Oh, my grandparents had Indian hair. That's a different type of spell cast. So when the gods talked to Tariq Nasheed, I don't know how he did this. He said he put black in its proper place. Instead for making black a noun, he put it as an adjective. And he put foundational as an adverb. And he put America as the noun. So he spiritually connected black to be used the way it's supposed to be used. I don't care if we do call ourselves foundational Black Americans. We're not saying we're black. The noun is America. Black is the adjective. So that spiritually is going to put you where you're supposed to be. It's denoting every word. It's denoting foundational. That's an adverb. He's denoting the adjective, which is black. He's denoting the noun, which is American. America. That was genius what he did. The gods had to talk to him, bro. And I don't believe in God. That was genius what he did, bro. Because when we were talking around here like we black power, oh, we bliggity blacks. Bro, I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but that's a connotative meaning. Because you put it's connotative. So man, that shit is dope as fuck. Like, how did you do that, dude? Salute, Don. I hope you all right. I love you, man. I love you, man. It's just, man, I'm not on that shit, man. Like, see, I'm on here too long right now. If I wasn't talking to the brother Limo, I'd have been off this motherfucker, man. Yeah, I ain't trying to pump my show up to where we go back and forth. If you catch me in something, I'm gonna admit that you make a good point. I always do that. I'm the only one in the community that say you make a good point. That's my admitting that you're right. Y'all can't even come up to say, hey man, that's a good point. Y'all just crash out. But I'm not here to stagnate the conversation. I don't want to have a stagnated conversation. I want it to go on for an hour or two. When it get boring, I'm out this motherfucker until I get my fucking computer and get my little lessons down. Yeah, I'm about to be hanging around this motherfucker and arguing with people over here. I'm just not gonna do it. And I caught you in your bullshit. No disrespect. And I can't say it's bullshit. I caught you where scholars supposed to be at. You plainly said that World War I and World War II was a proxy war, which means it wasn't real. And then you said at the same time, there was black and different leaders around the world before World War I and World War II. So I asked you a simple question. Where did them leaders go after World War I and World War II? You couldn't answer that because that kills the proxy war. They killed all the people, the blacks and all the other races that was in charge before that shit, if you're saying that right. So I wasn't sitting there, and then you started to take it back to the Civil War and the coup d'etat in the 1800s. Like, man, I ain't about to sit up here and do that shit all day, my nigga. Hell no. Shit ain't me. And I still love you, bro. Yeah, but I don't even want to talk no more, but I just think that it's a shame that all the Indians is around here hating on Tariq Nasheed, giving us a spiritual guidance, being a minister of the tongue, of guiding us in the right way for reparations. First, you got to be in a mental capacity to understand who you is as a political front, as a lineage. And I'm glad how he took the word black and put it in his righteous part of speech. So when you're saying you're black, according to him, you're not putting that as the noun. You're saying you're American. Got to respect that, bro. You keep it inside the United States frame. But everybody talking about we shouldn't get reparations. That hurt, bro. Like, why wouldn't you want black people getting reparations? FBA getting reparations? Why? And why do you Indians why do you tribal, you native Indians, there you go. You wanna-be black native Indians that's in this community. Why do y'all connect yourself to the Freedmen's Bureau, bro? How can you connect yourself to the slave, black, African American? The slave, the black, the African American Freedmen's Bureau. How can y'all even connect yourself to that? And then say y'all don't want us to have reparations? Like, this is shit I be dealing with in the Indian community, bro. Like, really. They'll say that they're Freedmen, Cherokee, and Freedmen, Lenape. And it was the Freedmen Bureau for the brown people. They really use the word brown, like, seriously. And then kick the slaves up out the Freedmen Bureau. Like, just kick us up out of that motherfucker. And we'll cuss you out for it, bro. Start talking about your mom and your dad. Like, damn. Shit is sick around this bitch, my nigga. Yeah, so that's all. I was just making a show about that. Like, look, man, that is disgusting, man. How can you be a Moor or be an Indian and you have no culture in America? None, zero. You don't have no inventions, no music, no dialect, no sports, no food, no games. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all are nothingness in America. The only thing the Indians and the Moors got is teepees, my nigga. The Moors don't even got no boats around this bitch. Like, nigga, if y'all was some seafarers, nigga, where y'all boats at, nigga? Where is the Moorish boats at, nigga? Motherfucker. Talking about they seeing and they was going to sea around the world. Nigga, where the boats at there, nigga? Indians' specialty is a bow and arrow and some bear grease, my nigga. Like, what type of fool was going around here killing bears for grease, my nigga? Like, come on, man. That's your culture, my nigga. Y'all was out here hunting and gathering and shit, nigga. Y'all was using my nigga ad power shit. Like, look, y'all had y'all Gucci bag around this motherfucker. I was running around here with Gucci bags and wicker baskets and shit, picking berries and shit, and hunting the wolves and shit. Fuck out this motherfucker. This is crazy, man. Motherfuckers in goddamn Florida. I mean, the stories they give us, the fake Indians or the real Indians. The Europeans really say when they came to Florida, there was no cities. There was no cities. The Indians was in Florida, southern Florida, not even in the northern part. These motherfuckers was in the central, southern part of Florida with no cities. I think I'd rather jump in the den of 10 lions. Like, what the fuck? So you telling me you just was setting up some teepees in the middle of Florida with no cities nowhere around? Like, these are stories they be giving us. Like any Indian story, bro. I'd rather be African American, bro. I'm from a plantation, my nigga. Fuck that shit. Bro, do you know what's in Florida? I'll just say the hurricanes. I'm just trying to say, just imagine being in a teepee or the Europeans' first 6 months of arrival and a hurricane came around. Just imagine just the Europeans popping up on the shores of Florida and fucking Cuba, just sitting there like, hey, we're just sitting here, buddy. Yeah, we're just discovering your land 1 mile at a time. And in middle October, a fucking Hurricane Helen came through that motherfucker, man. Could you imagine that? You don't even need a hurricane in Florida. Bro, just a bad storm would knock some wood and boats that ain't ever been there. Man, do y'all like, I'm just talking about the weather of Florida, bro. When that shit get mad, nigga, it's time to get the fuck out of there. Don't be nowhere in the ocean. And you talking about these motherfuckers had the Santa Maria, the Santa James, and the fucking, god damn it, the Carolina. What the fuck is the other boat? The Santa Maria, they had the 3 boats and shit, nigga. The motherfuckers were just roaming around Hurricane Island. Hurricane, the strip of the hurricanes. Like, nigga, these motherfuckers was in bad weather alley, my nigga. Like, that's the Bermuda Triangle in fucking Atlantic Ocean of Florida. Nobody was living out there. No Indians, no Europeans. So now we got to rearrange the story, bro. And I didn't even get deep into Florida's history. I just said naturally just swamplands, rivers, and hurricanes. And storms. I didn't get into the alligators and the crocodiles and the pumas and the jaguars and the piranhas and the sharks and the mosquitoes. I ain't even get into the animalistic evilness of Florida, bro. Like, do you know how animalistic Florida is, bro? Like, this is Florida in its modern days. And alligators like, look, nigga, we here, bitch. I'm inside your house every 3 days. You gonna call somebody every week in this community. I'm gonna be inside somebody's yard or running down the street, nigga. I promise you that. Alligators like, I promise you that. We run this bitch. I don't care how many of us you'll kill. We run this bitch. We run this bitch. Could you imagine no cities? You just walking in Florida, bro. No, bro. Just imagine when they say DeSoto landed in fucking St. Augustine. Just landed there. Just hey, I'm just gonna land in the most insane. This ain't like landing in South Carolina or North Carolina or Alabama somewhere. This ain't like landing there, nigga. This ain't like landing in Cuba or Jamaica. This is landing in the ghettos of Florida, bro. Before the cities. This is a pure wilderness ghetto. This is a pure animalistic ghetto. Yeah, they don't have woods. They still got jungles in Florida, bro. Like, bro, could you imagine DeSoto just saying, okay, we're just going to land in St. Augustine before St. Augustine, and ain't nothing there but rough terrain and mosquitoes. And where you got to chop through the goddamn trees just to walk. People ain't understanding what they're saying. They came to the wilderness of America. Like, who the fuck was staying in Florida, bro, before cities, my nigga? You got to be fucking crazy. Like, yeah, man, the alligators and the crocodiles and all them little animals would have got you. Who cares who you is, my nigga? Do you understand when you go outside in Florida? Like, they got pest control now, where they will blow up the whole city of mosquitoes. Like, they know how to really get mosquitoes up out of there. Imagine, like they're saying right now, mosquitoes run Florida. Like the room, bro, just mosquitoes is horrible, bro. Just, it's awful sauce, bro. Just it's bad. It's just bad. Like, that's just bad. Like, the mosquitoes would jump on you, bro. Oh, this shit is just lying. We got to redirect history, bro. No, man. No, man. No. No, man. What no Indians stand down there in no teepees, man. There's no such thing as the Seminoles and the Maroons. I'm sorry, bro. Ain't nobody going to leave wonderful ass Cuba and wonderful ass Haiti and the islands and come to the ghetto of the wilderness for no reason. Like, I'm escaping slavery, but I'm about to go to where all the alligators and hurricanes are at. Like, no. Like, no, bro. It's just not going to happen, man. It's just some fake ass stories, right? I don't know, man. Yeah, man. It's not right, man. No, there is no terrain borderline in the world like the terrain of Florida, bro. Like, you might gotta go down to Brazil, like to the jungle of Brazil or something. You might have to go to the Congo, my nigga. Yeah, to that fucking jungle out there, bro. This is Florida we talking about. This is after the white man went down there and killed every last animal they wanted to. That terrain is still highly dangerous. Everybody say you better not jump in a river down here. You better not be a newbie around here and go fishing without asking somebody. Nigga, that is a rule in Florida, bro. You better ask the neighbor should you get in that river. Like, that's crazy. The fuck you mean I can't go? I'll have a better chance of going in the ocean with the sharks and shit, and the stingrays. Like, go jump in the ocean, my nigga. You be better off, my nigga. You go jump in one of these rivers, nigga, that crocodile gonna snatch you, nigga. What the fuck? Yeah. I even heard they ants down there is ruthless, bro. They got like killer ants, man. Like, if you go anywhere outside of the motherfucking terrain, anywhere outside of the city, I heard it is ruthlessly dangerous. Yeah. You gotta watch for everything. And then people don't even understand in Florida, there's a lot of puma killings or jaguar killings. Them fucking pumas and jaguars be out there getting that shit, my nigga. And then they got the wild boar down there. And then down there, they got them snakes. They got anacondas now. I don't know if they got anacondas, but they got really killer snakes down there. Man, that shit is ruthless, man. And there is no way you could get through Florida, period. It was an impossible mission. Yeah, whoever made Florida really told people to stay the fuck out of here. You gonna die. I don't know who made Florida, but they made that motherfucker ruthless. Like, look, man. And I understand why they made Florida like that, because that's the access of Earth. Like Yellowstone National Park, that's a major Earth, something with Earth, like an Earth infrastructure. Like Brazil and all that shit down there, that fucking Congo and all that. I mean, that shit, that's an Earth infrastructure. Like the Congo and St. Helen and all that shit, them is Earth's infrastructures. Little weird shit. And they even said when they made I-85 or whatever that highway is, they said it broke Earth, bro. Like something that's doing with the ecosystem around this motherfucker. Like, hey, they try to tell motherfuckers, stay your ass out of Florida. This is eco goddamn it gangster, my nigga. Stay the fuck away from it. You fucking up the ecosystem around this bitch. I don't think Ohio and Texas is a part of the ecosystem, my nigga. Yeah, people just don't know how earthly Florida is. Florida is earthly as fuck. I think that's like the second place in the world. I think it's somewhere down in South America, and then Florida has more animals than anywhere else in the world. They got all the animals there, bro. They might not got the lions and tigers, but every last, they got species after species. Like Florida's so gangster, all the birds show up there. Like, look, all the birds in America, like, look, fuck me and the mafia, we're gonna retire in Florida. No, all the birds say we showing up in Florida, man. Something spooky about that motherfucker, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Motherfuckers talking about they was living in the ecosystem without fucking a city, man. I just don't believe that shit, man. That's why I don't believe Indians, bro. That's it. And then people don't understand. Let me get back on subject. I was having fun. But yeah, there's certain places in the earth, to my expression, when I even hear the Europeans saying, it's like an organ to the earth. Yeah, like Florida is like an organ. Like I want to say Oklahoma. Is it Oklahoma? Like Oklahoma and Kansas, them are like organs. They have big ass aquifers under the motherfucker there. Like the springs of Yellowstone National Parks. That is a fucking organ. Like certain things in Africa, like where you see that motherfucking waterfall and all that shit. Like certain things are organs that have to be there to make the earth work. That's just how I look at a lot of shit. Damn, I was about to get out of here. I swear. Damn, go lie, nigga. I swear. I turned my eyes off and opened back my eyes up because I'm laying down for real, nigga. You're lucky I even seen this shit. I swear. I'm like, damn, I'm about to get out of here. I'm all off subject. I'm just running my goddamn mouth. I'm glad you showed up though, bro. Yeah. That's all I'm just trying to say. Yeah. I just don't believe in the Indian story. Not Indian, the tribal stories of America. I can accept the word Indian because I could put that to some real shit where a whole bunch of niggas is at. I just don't accept them Cherokee stories and the Lenape stories. Just like, come on, man. The Seminoles is impossible to be true. That's an impossible story. What? Nobody around here, motherfucker, walking around motherfucking Florida with in the teepee with motherfucking bow and arrows. Man. You would have had a horrible ending. You and your whole species would have had a horrible ending. Walking around Florida around this bitch. If the weather wouldn't have got you, the animals would have got you. Period. No, that's just period. Nigga. Talking about you was in a TP in a fucking hurricane. The fuck out of here. Talking about some European boats just rolled up on the shores of Florida. Bro, that's not an easy task coming up out that Atlantic Ocean, landing in that shit. I mean, it's not no easy task just to say I'm gonna land on the shores of America. I mean, not America, but Florida. And then that's an impossible feat anyway. Motherfuckers just don't be coming up out the ocean and connecting to a fucking continent, bro. Bro, there's procedures and principles for that shit. First, you need a bay, a dock, you need a marina. You just can't go land in the motherfucking on the east coast of America. So I'm just gonna land here, bro. That's impossible, bro. Bows and arrows would beat you, bro. All you have to do is stand on the top of the coast, my nigga, and just point down with your goddamn arrows, man. That shit wouldn't be that hard, bro. Nobody just landed in Florida without a port, a bay, a dock, a marina. The Soto just ain't pop up and say, hey, man, I'm just gonna pop up in the southern part of Florida, man. The fuck out of here, man. And that's all I'm trying to say. The narrative is a lie. Yeah, motherfuckers talking about the Soto and some Indians. Well, we see some Indians fucking walking around here in some teepees. The whole TP and goddamn it, slave story need to be looked at just a little bit. So look, bro, when you going live, man? This nigga about to go to sleep. He ain't going live. That nigga got 2 hours in the most in him. That's what he got. All he got is 2 hours. That's a good principle, though. Most men is like that, though. Them motherfuckers be asleep by like 12, 1 o'clock. They know they got to get up in the morning and TCD around this motherfucker. But yeah, I just be like, yeah. I just hate that these Indians be doing that shit. But yeah, there is no Moorish history when it comes to culture in America. There ain't no Indian culture if you're being too native. If you take that word Indian outside of Indianapolis and the city of Indians, my nigga, you are naturally being too native. Yeah, that's worse than saying we all come from African slave, bro. That's just my interpretation of it. His name ain't Bat. His name is Not Power. Bat taking the nap. Yeah, I got too much more to talk about, man. Shit. I told you, yeah. If somebody don't come up here, I'll be gone in an hour, hour and a half. Shit. Sit up here all day, goddamn. But that's all I was trying to say. And these people is trying to, it looked like the Moors, the Pan Africans, and the tribal native Indians that's trying to disconnect from the word Aboriginal and Indigenous. It seems like they're trying to swap people's history, man. Yeah, because all music you play is under the social construct black. That Tariq Nasheed said that opens the door for foreigners. But it's not under the social construct of Indian. But that opened the door for foreigners. Like the governor lady, like all the Mongols. Black. It opens up the door for people like Tariq Nasheed said. For people like Busta Rhymes. And a whole bunch of other people. When you get to the, like, I forget that lady's name that's in the government that Trump said, you ain't the right color to be an Indian. It opens the door for them motherfuckers. African American. It opens up the door for Elon Musk and the rest of them motherfuckers. Colored folks. That opens up the door for the brown people and the white people. So I gotta say, man, we Aboriginal to America, man. We one of them Aboriginal races, man. We FBA around this motherfucker. It's hard to open up that door around this motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. It's hard to open that door and let that motherfucker, a whole bunch of foreigners in on this shit. Shit, our power better hurry his ass up. Yeah, I'm seeing him doing it. And I'm looking at him doing Destiny Swap, and it don't look like. I don't like having faith. These are real scary times for so-called black people because they're doing some destiny shit. Like you said, I don't even know what they call it. This is some Destiny Swap shit. Like, but when they put all these Africans and all these other people in there, it's not getting the same energy as we did 20 years ago, 15 years ago. In any sport you do, any entertainment you do, like boxing suck, UFC suck because ain't no niggas and Americans in there. Baseball suck, basketball just came back this year. That shit was sucking for the last 4 or 5 years. The movies suck, the politicians suck. And what I mean by that is they was trying to bring in a new system, and they thought everything was going to flow the same. But when you trying to bring in this new system and it's not flowing the same, and you still got to invest millions and billions and billions and billions of dollars, but the public ain't going for it spiritually and contracting into it, and people ain't really liking this new hip hop. All the foreigners, nobody likes this new drill music. Chief Keef look like he's straight from motherfucking goddamn Haiti. You know, nobody likes this new foreign ass rap. It sucks. Nobody like this foreign ass basketball. It sucks. Nobody like all these foreigners playing these black people. It sucks. So when they invest in all this money into this shit, nobody believes in history in America. It sucks. I can't say the spell of the foreigners is off of the politicians, but people starting to look at these politicians for who they is, and there ain't no black people in there helping out black people. So they're investing too much money, and it's not getting into we're not getting into a contract easy. And that's all I'm saying right there. It's just, I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I see that shit like, damn. Cause all this motherfucking fool against FBA. What's up, bro?
What up, my nigga? My bad. I didn't know you even let me on. Shit. I didn't even know I even hit the button to come on all the way. I was waiting. I was trying to, I stepped away. But what's the deal, though? What's the deal?
Running my mouth.
Hey, as you should.
Yeah. Ain't really disrespecting nothing.
This your platform. This is what you supposed to do.
Hell yeah. I was waiting for one of y'all to go live.
Man, I've been out running around shopping all goddamn day, man.
Ain't no wrong with it. Shit. You gotta live your life.
Man, I don't be doing as much shopping as I used to back when I was up top, because I don't like none of the stores down here. So I had busted a little move, ran out to motherfucking Atlanta real quick, did a little shopping for the kids and myself and the wife.
That's good shit. Whole family doing all right?
Yeah. Everybody happy when they get gifts and shit. For sure. Everybody happy. Shit.
But I was just roaming around the community and just had a subject. Just heard motherfuckers talking about that we don't need reparations. They prefer restitution. Like, huh?
Who the hell said that?
Man, just a couple channels.
Well, let me just respond to that. Reparations is not given to wimps. Reparations is given to warriors. Reparations is paid for war crimes, wages after war. You feel what I'm saying? So we need that. We got to have that. Some of y'all might not want it because y'all peoples probably wasn't no warriors. But my people's was. We need that check. And restitution applies to our people as well. That's two different arguments of economic gain that we need, of compensation. You feel what I'm saying? Restitution for stolen land, ideas and changing motherfuckers' identity, that's restitution. You feel me? Going to war, that's reparations. So it's all in the same boat.
Yeah, I would never get on the show and say that these people don't deserve restitution. Whoever they is, I wouldn't make that the center of my conversation if they really deserve the shit. That's all I'm saying.
I think most of the people who be saying that be tethers.
Yeah, it was over in our community. It was 2 channels. I said, oh man, it's all.
Oh, them probably tethers, bro. Them probably tethers.
But yeah, if I wasn't blocked, I'd have went on there and just asked them some questions. Though.
I seen my sister Sharice, the realest live. She was reacting to some of the conversations that was being taken on Smoke Channel when I was over there barbecuing niggas. They just had the wrong understanding, I guess. But I don't even know if they still allow. I'm pretty sure not. That was way earlier. So I'm gonna try to see if I could pop on there and see what's going on. Because
Yeah,
my perspective has been the same for the last almost a decade.
It's just
My
like
people is the so-called blacks. And as my information grew, I understand that the so-called copper colored are the blacks. You see what I'm saying? All these names and title switch ups are attached to the blacks, the so-called blacks. Excuse me.
yeah, I gotta agree. And what I'm about to say is, it seemed like just motherfuckers. It's just too much hate on the FBA. I'm just like, damn, it ain't that serious.
Yeah, they hate on. They really don't like Tariq Nasheed. That's really what it is. They just don't want to come out and say it because they look like a hater. So they try to hate on what they try to make as a movement, not realizing they're Aboriginal as well. Most of the people who claim not to be Aboriginal are Aboriginal.
Yeah, they just hating on that. I don't know. It's sad to me though, but it is what it is. Just got to get my computer and get my shit right. But yeah. Damn, man. Ain't nobody else going live because I've been live for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, shit.
I think the sister Sharice, the realist, is live.
Oh shit, yeah. I'm blocked over there.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you is blocked.
Yeah, I'm black. That's the only thing that be the bullshit though. Motherfuckers just need to quit.
But we all black. When they be like, oh, FBA think that they all from Africa. No, nigga, you a FBA. I'm an FBA. Do I think we come from Africa? It's common sense at this point.
Yeah, and then when they just get too native for me. That's all. Yeah, it's just they too shit. Some black people are too African American, and some Aboriginals are too native. That's the right way to say it. It should be crazy. But damn smoke signal ain't going live?
No, you got this shit today, bro. You got this. Well, you got this, bro. You act like you can't hold it down. I thought you was OG around here in the community, my nigga. You was just popping it the other day, nigga. I'm OG around here, nigga.
Oh no, I'll be like shit. I promise myself I ain't gonna be going like 2 hours. I don't got my computer. Like
it's
I don't
hard to
care
go live for 2 hours without a computer. I do understand that. Well,
That's
she go
impossible.
in, man. I'm about to bounce out of here. I'm about to bounce over there to Sharice's channel and see what I can get going.
Hey, my brother, thank you for motherfucking supporting.
Man, all the time, brother. You already know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all, I'm out of here, man. Thank y'all for supporting, man. And give me a computer and get some better content, too. Diamonds, thank you for showing up. Power, thank you for supporting. Saint, thank you for showing up. Limo, thank you for the good conversation. Lee, man, a salute, man. Salute. I'll be scared of your conversation. I'll be scared, man. Thank you for showing up, man. Mr. Smith, thank you for always being supportive, bro. Thank you very much. Credo, thank you for showing up, beautiful. And I'm out of here.